5 versus Rick. Another game I just don't feel very confident in for a number of reasons. Let's have a look at the matchup. Myself versus Rick, you can see here, he has Iron Bundle, one of the scariest mons on the draft board. A mon I was sadly unable to ever get my hands on, being the 14th pick. Faster than everything on my team by quite a distance. And it just forces me into really awkward circumstances. Its powerful freeze dry means that Rotom and Quagsire can't be switches to its incredibly strong Hydro Pump, leaving me with very little as far as defensive counterplay goes. Slowking Galar is obviously going to be great with an Assault Vest, but aside from that, if it just clicks a move and clicks Flip Turn right after, I'm put into an awkward situation where he can go Garchomp quite easily, and unless I get that turn right, Garchomp just clicks Outrage or Earthquake. I don't have a Fairy, and it's the first time it's really come up, and it's gonna be hurting for sure. Diance's here as kind of the perfect Chi-Yu check. It still takes a fair bit, but it does just a bunch back. You know, just great all round. Mods like Tinkerton to slow down stuff like Sludge Bomb. Gengar and Thundurus are there, both really strong, really scary. Offensive threats especially. And low kicks with Terra, Bug, and Dark, and I think Fighting. Potentially going to be a huge thorn on my side, because if I wanted to go for some sort of sweep versus this team, low kicks is always there, ready to say hello, with its incredibly powerful first impressions or sucker punches. Regardless, I'm going to have to see what I can do. And the first things first, we've got Chi-Yu. We're modest, we're Scarf. We've got 3 fire moves and Dark Pulse. It's a kind of standard set. I really just don't want to be punished by Bundle coming in on this. This is probably Bundle's easiest chance. If Chi-Yu ever gets like a kill or something, he can go Bundle, click like Hydro or whatever, and just keep getting momentum on me over and over. I want to have some way of punishing that. So, Scarf Chi-Yu. Hopefully I don't need to reveal that I'm not like Specs or anything, and maybe he just won't realize. Like if I can keep rocks off the field, so he doesn't know if I'm Boots or not, that sort of thing. It could potentially come in handy, catch out off guard, catch some other stuff off guard as well. Like if I can Dark Pulse into a Garchomp twice would be really good. Flamethrower and Overheat still do a fair bit to Diancie. The main thing we're going to want to do early though, I think, is click Will-O-Wisp. This kind of puts into him that I'm not going to be Scarf, because it's a little bit of a weird move to have on a Scarf set. Not that weird, of course, hence why I'm running it. But it hopefully just gives him a bit of confusion, because I want this to be a surprise that can help me overcome Bundle in the later game, if it comes to it. And otherwise, just potentially clean up a game with Dark Pulse or Flamethrower. To pair with that, we've got another Bundle answer, Slugging! You may be questioning the max defense AV set. This is kind of the best way I could try to get Slowking to still punish Garchomp coming in, while also being a Bundle check. We take quite a bit from Specs, but not enough to where we're getting too KO'd or anything. So we'll still be pretty healthy throughout the entire game, as long as hazards don't get stacked up on us too much. We got Ice Beam for Garchomp, we've got Sludge Bomb to hit pretty much everything generically, Flamethrower for Tinkerton, Psychic, just to hit some stuff super effectively, like Gengar. I'm hoping Slowking can help a lot here. This is more for like the Specs bundle that I just have to respect every time. And unlike a few other like defensive bundle checks, Slowking does a lot of damage back, so a potential sub-Iron Bundle, while still very scary, is a little easier to face with this guy. I am terrified of this mon, as you can't tell, hence why the third mon on the team is also a bundle check. Rotom's a bit awkward. We can live a Freeze Dry, which is good. We live Hydros pretty well. We're Scarf, so we can Volt first against it. We're Wisp again, just because it's a really good click into that team. It hits stuff like Garchomp, of course, Tinkerton, Diancie, and even against stuff like Bundle and Thundy and Gengar and stuff. It's like just getting 6% each turn, potentially just counters their leftovers, and against something like Thundy, for instance, which maybe it's not carrying Boots, if I can get hazards up, can really start just putting dents in that thing without even needing to hit it. The rest of the set's pretty bog standard. We got Hydro, we got Volt, we got Trick. Not sure if I'm going to be tricking early or not. Depends on the sort of thing I see from him. It is fine to trick early. I think if I can trick something like, say the Tinkerton, that would put me in a good spot. Really just depends. It's just because I didn't know what I wanted to have last. And Trick can come up quite often. So there's that. Now that we've been through our bundle checks, let's get to our mons that aren't bundle checks. Cyclers are kind of a bundle check. Cyclops Dragon typing means it resists Hydro. Its Steel Terror means it can resist a Freeze Dry or Ice Beam right afterwards. But more importantly, offensive Cyclops is crazy here. Draco pretty much claims the lives of anything not named Tinkerton or Diancie. Overheat's killing Tinkerton, Ironhead's killing Diancie, especially after the Terra Steel, that's what the 20 attack is for. 64 HP and Force Speed F is just the exact amount where the HP is both divisible by 3 to get maximum HP out of regen, but also close enough to a multiple of 10 where Life Orb deals the least damage. I believe I'm on 309 HP with this, which means that I take 30 from Life Orb instead of 31. So if I Life Orb 10 times, I'd be on 9 HP, and it also means that regen will always heal me for 103 health. So, that sort of thing. I mean, I always kind of gas up the Cyclar HP numbers. They are relevant. I do always want to try to get it to be divisible by 3. Because most of the time, like, you need a bunch of speed anyway, and investing in your defenses just feels good as well. 252 special attack. I just want Draco to hit as hard as possible. 168 speed with Hasty. Faster than, I believe, Gengar. Can never be faster than Bundle. Won't even try. Knockoff's last here, because I want a move to click into said Gengar, just in case. I don't want to click Draco, because I want to either preserve my special attack stat, or potentially just how I can have more accurate click into that mon. Just also a generically decent click. Like, I can click Knock first against some mons and be like, okay, you know, I bring this in on Garchomp. Garchomp's forced out. He goes Tinkerton, I knock it, see its item, and then afterwards I can just overheat. And maybe he doubles again there and goes into, like, a fire resist like Diancie. But then I can Terra Steel Ironhead, so I can really just put him through the works, depending on sequences. Still just really scary, and it lets in Bundle once I get a kill, because I'm slower. And he knows that after he sees Life Orb. That's why I've had to dedicate so much of this build to it, because I'm trying to play an offensive game, but Bundle is the most oppressive anti-offense mon I think available. Like, there's Dragapult as well, but Dragapult just doesn't hit nearly as hard, and it has quite a few more resists, which is nice. Let's just head on to the next one. Quite kind of a Garchomp check, kind of like a Thunderous check, but I mean, it's probably going to be Grass Knot. What's Ragtide doing here? It's clicking rocks. I think rocks are going to be really important to limiting Bundle. Yeah, I know, I keep talking about it, but it's just so oppressive. Getting damage on stuff like Diancie, Tinkerton, even Garchomp's good. And Thundy and Gengar as well. Potentially breaks something like a Gengar Sash. Potentially breaks a Thundy's... it just also Sash, but just does a lot of damage to it. Ice Beam's here to deal a huge amount of damage to Garchomp. Earthquake's here to punish the fairies. Recover's here because recovery is good. Kind of a simple one. Quiet's been arriving a lot in these games, and I'm happy for him. But let's hope he does well today. And then finally, Ditto. Ditto is a weird one, and it's his first and last game. Mainly because after this game, Rick dropped his Tinkerton. And then I dropped Glaceon and Ditto to pick up Tinkerton. Very happy to now have a fairy going on the rest of this season. Means that potentially these really strong dragons can be a little less scary. But Ditto is here kind of because he has a lot of potential set up, and mons like Garchomp and Bundle that don't actually set up, but it's just so strong at base, where I think if I can just get Ditto in, look like Garchomp's Earthquake or Outrage, depends on how the fairies are looking, or Rhine select bundles freeze dry over and over, because this would win the bundle 1v1. I think Ditto it will have more HP than the bundle, and some other stuff as well. Ditto just feels good. I know I'm bringing double anti-setup, and he knows I have this double anti-setup, so I might not get too much out of a Ditto, hence why I dropped it. But I still kind of just felt like this was the best slot. I really wanted to Terra Cyclizar offensively, so I couldn't really bring like Terra Fairy Hooper with like Balloon or something. There's really nothing I could do against Garchomp, to be honest. Garchomp is a pretty good Garchomp check if it's not clicking a Dragon move, which it probably will. As you can see, I don't have a Dragon resist on this build. It's tough. I'm not confident about this game. I'd feel more confident about it if I had the Tinkerton next time. Because it gives him one less fairy for Cyclizar to deal with. We'll have to see, though. I'll see you all in my games. Big yawns. I'm a little worried is all. I'll gym leader, why not? Very scary prep. Very scary player. Worried about this game a lot. Funny little thing happened actually. While I was genning Mons, Rick was also genning his Mons. So we both saw one. I know for a fact he's bringing Diancie. He knows for a fact I'm bringing Rotom. I can probably guess the Diancie will be followed up with Lotix Garchomp Bundle, Tinkerton Talonflame, Gengar or Thundurus. I'm just saying the 8 Mons. I think he probably... I feel like Thundurus could come, but I feel like it doesn't. I just don't think it does enough. I mean, I don't think... I think between like Gengar, Talon, and Tinkerton in that last slot not being brought, and I think he might not bring Talon. I think he might just use Bundle as speed control. I should be fine for all of those, and I should be fine for just like the random like Terra Captains and the low tier he has, but I feel like he wants a Terra Lotix, so a lot of the value that Samurott and Kamala bring are a little lost. And then Brambleghast is just like, whatever. Let me just check if he's... Oh, could not be found. Yeah. It's just, God, it's been so hot today. It's probably why I'm yawning so much. I mean, I'm not going to bring up, like, my location, but it's been... I'm in the UK, if you couldn't tell from the accent, and it's been about 30 degrees today, Celsius, so that's about... Let me check. Okay. About 85 Fahrenheit, he is searching. And then... It's just been, like, super humid as well. It feels like I'm having just the rain pour down on me. Good luck to my opponent. Oh, hey, those 6. He didn't bring Gengar, didn't bring, No bundle. No bundle. Honestly, I feel a lot better without bundle. Even though a lot of his team is built for it, it just felt so bad to go against. I imagine he's probably thinking he couldn't break Slowking, but if he brought like some cheeky Whirlpool set... You can get an Arceus in this game? That's crazy. Leading Rotom. And there's a Lotix. I wouldn't mind burning this immediately. I'm just gonna fire it off. There's a world where I Volt first, and that's maybe correct, but... without... I feel like you can't switch Talon in here. and he probably expects he's faster. So it'd be like, oh, I can go for a U-turn or something. If it's banded, I still take a lot, which is annoying. But Rotom HP is hopefully not too relevant. Like, it's good to have, but, like, I'm fine trading a burn on this for that HP. I just want to see, like, item-wise what this is. Terra what it is as well. Oh! U-turn does a little over under 50. It's Life Orb. Okay. Would have been nice to burn that, but, you know, I suppose with there, he knows I'm either fast. Because that did. Yeah, let me check that. Rodom Wa. Because he doesn't know my spread. Was that adamant? U-turn there. No Terra on 43 to 51. I think that's adamant damage. It looks like it has to be. Gengar comes in. Gengar's a little scary, of course. Slowking's fine as the initial switch. I can see if it's Specs or what. If it's Specs Shadow Ball, just switch into Cyclizar, easy as. If it's not Specs, I should be able to eat a hit quite well, and then click Psychic. His Psychic resists. He has Tinkerton, but that's like fine to come in. Yeah, shame about missing that Wisp. It would have been a really nice punish on Locax. Would have made it so much easier to deal with later on. Life Orb's interesting. Means hopefully Helmet Quag can get a lot more damage on it. We'll see though. So Mr. Cook comes in. You know, Psychic type checking Ghosts. That did 50. Okay. So I am Fizz Def AV. I know, a weird one. Gengar did 50 there. Sludge. It's not Specs. Okay, this could be Trick, could be something else. I'm just gonna throw out a Psychic. I can see a lot of things coming out. He withdraws, probably goes Tinkerton, which I don't blame him for. Could go Garchomp here. Tinkerton, yeah, cool. I just want to see the damage this does. Mold Breaker. Oh. So I did like next to nothing. That's max Spadef, it looks like, right? Psychic doing looks like 15 or so, and I know I'm not invested either. Maybe it's just max HP, huh? Regardless, I think the waiter is a fine switch here. He might get his rocks up, but then I can get mine. 7 HP, get information. Gengar's not Specs. He gets his rocks. So I'm going to get mine too. I could just EQ here. Quag's EQ will probably do quite a bit. Just because like the stab makes it hit pretty hard. I don't think he wants to take that. So I'm just going to rock. I feel like that's just always the play. He might knock me here. Which would be like decent. Like gets the damage off on him. I think knowing it's Life Orb locates, I really want to limit that mon as much as possible. With rocks up, that'll be a great way of doing so. Look at that dumb smile. What a cute gal. Withdraws. Goes Gengar here. Alright. That feels needlessly risky. That just feels weird to me. I mean, I can go back to Slowking. It might be a little obvious. Is there anything else I can... That just feels quite weird. Like, I guess he called me on not EQing, but... Like, is he gonna Energy Ball? Do I make the call and say he's not? And try to EQ? I don't think he is Energy Balling. I'm gonna see if I can trade. I accidentally pressed the wrong button. It's plot. And we're quaking. Sash. Okay. Is it plot energy ball? Because otherwise it wouldn't kill me anyway. Because I'm unaware. Blissfully so, in fact. Alright, Ice Beam here. What's the punish? Energy ball is crazy. Do I want to keep this alive so I can Shadow Ball his team? What's... What's his Gengar switch? Is that worth it? Loki's will be on like 65. Gengar should live? No, because he's probably Sucker. I'm gonna Ice Beam. If he's Energy Ball, he's Energy Ball. But... He is, okay. So he's plot Energy Ball, Shadow Ball, Sludge. That's fine. I'm fine with this overall interaction. It's gotten me a lot. And I'm Snuggo Ditto. Smile. The imposter from among us has arrived. S-Ball. Yep. The good stuff, baby. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Shadow Ball has no real resist. I'll get a kill back. He goes low kicks. Oh! Tough stuff indeed. I would have, like, he has to be Sucker Punch, otherwise, but... Yeah, like, that +2 Shadow Ball is about to, I think, kill low kicks, almost? Oh, that's really annoying. I mean, I knew that was a possibility, but I guess there we are. I guess he can switch anything in because he just gets a free turn. Oh, that's just really rough. Hmm. What he wants? Wonder what he wants to go for. Yeah, God, that fun size Tink comes in. Okay. It's just a free turn, which isn't ideal, of course. I can go Rotom. I can go this. This is probably fine. It has less value because it's not having to check bundle, of course. Ooh. Just want to see what it's doing here. Knocking. That makes sense. Don't take too much to our max defense. The AV's gone, but I don't think it's necessary anymore. I want to get, like, I kind of want to get damage on this. I really want to get Cyclizar in soon. Sooner rather than later, at least. So I'll Flame here first. Gengar down is good. It means I don't have to worry about, like, Suck or anything. We are even on Mons. Withdraws. What's he going into here? Lenny. Garchomp. Okay. Now I'm on 247. I'm max defense. Garchomp. This is offensive. Slow King Galar. Max defense Impish. 252. Always kills, is that? Always kills. Rotom's maybe an obvious play, but it's a play I'm gonna make. I didn't see if it revealed leftovers or not. It maybe did. These things happen so fast. Yeah, can't creep him in. This gives me a decent opportunity when I next go down to Earthquake. Sure. I wouldn't mind burning this now as well, not leftovers. He knows that I have Wisp, though. I might trick, you know? I'm a trick. What are we getting tricked on? We're going to Mario. Thunderous. Gets pointed stones dug into it. Going to give it a scarf, which maybe not ideal, but hey, teaches us what he is. You get a scarf, and I get a Salac Berry. Well, guess I'm kinda happy about that one. I suppose I can go to the chef, right? Doesn't really have a good, like, hard thing. He's done a vault here. Do I want to go into the chef for that? Oh, wait, this is gonna go insane right here. Please click Volt Switch. Please. This has to work. This has to work. Switch into Thunderous. Scarf clicks a physical move. Healing up. We get to see this entire set now. Bulk up, Acro. Okay. So he's locked into this. If I bulk up, what comes in to check this now? Low kicks, maybe. I think bulking up goes crazy right now. Okay. Wait, I'm Scarf. I baited myself. I'm such an idiot. God, it's so hot. Damn, but what if he thinks that I'm... Okay. I might have to sack Rotom here. What if I go to Slow King on some... No, no. What if I go... No. It's, yeah, it's an awkward one. God, I wasn't getting much out of it regardless. But Ditto's healthy again. I think he's Dragon Clawing, and then I'll just die. That's fine. Whatever. I might live one. No. Yeah. The dishes! This hasn't revealed its move yet. It's switched before. This could be Scarf. If it is, am I in trouble? Oh man, I feel like I have to get Cyclozar. If it's Scarf, it's Scarf. Because he switched first, so I didn't get to see. I'm still gonna have to hope. I'm still gonna have to Terra immediately, of course. If it's Scarf, he can't EQ me. If it's not Scarf, I get a kill. Pretty much. That's the hope anyway. Withdraws. So it's probably not Scarf. Goes into like Diancie here. Goes into Thunderous. Okay. This thing dies for sure. Probably goes Tinkerton afterwards, and then I can just switch out. I'm hoping this just puts me in a bit of a commanding position now. Like, Cyclozar should get a kill each time it comes in. Luckily, after each time I, like, Draco a Fairy. Cool. Like, if I Draco a Fairy, I don't get a drop, and then I can go for Overheat or Iron Head. If he brings Diancie in, I'm just gonna Iron Head. It's, the right move, I would say. Brings Garchomp in. Threatening Scarf. Really threatening Scarf. Well, I can't keep this in. I have to go to Cook. Oh, poor guy. I always sack him every game. I guess it's probably maybe a Scarf then. So can't kick EQ. I'll live an EQ here. I guess it's good to see in case he's like any other item. That Scarf. That Scarf for sure. Goodbye, my sweet prince. Alright. Gonna bring Chi in now. Necessary to get stuff going. Reveal that we're not Scarf. Sorry, that we're not Boots. We are Scarf. This'll kill this. Quite reasonably, I would imagine. Chiyu. Doesn't actually always kill, looking at the spread. If I Wisp this, I think I'm in a good spot. Really strange. If I miss this second one, you know, I guess shame on me. Yeah, it's Scarf. Okay, well. Yeah, really fast Scarf as well. I guess just for this, right? Well, it's speed tie time. I guess I should have brought this in before. Outrage Sleep Talk. I mean, I'm gonna Earthquake. If he goes into one of the fairies, I might have a chance. But no, I don't. Diancie, whatever. Goes into it. That's the one. He still has... yeah, it doesn't have a ground resist anymore. That's the hope here now. Why was he Sleep Talk? What sleep do I have on my team? I guess just like, oh, I'm always clicking Outrage. I'm sad he found this set. I mean, it's not hard to find it, of course, but... Alright. So, I'm Tough Skin. But I don't think I ever win. God, it's gonna be very awkward scalping this now. We're on 262 HP. Into Life Orb, I think Adamant low kicks. We don't die, but we do die to Terra, I think. Let's go Terra Bug. That's what I'm guessing it is. Terra Bug mostly kills. So then I switch, I die. And then I get this as a Terra guy, and then I click Bug move over and over. I don't think it ever wins me the game. I'm Sonic EQ. First impression, doesn't Terra. Okay. So we get Rough Skin. We get the Life Orb. And now we EQ. Oh, it doesn't even kill. But Lokix dies this turn now. He might think he can preserve it. Sucker. Okay, yeah. Dies to Rough Skin. Brings Chomp in. Unfortunately, we just die there, of course. Maybe I should have been Terra Fairy, I guess. Couldn't seal it up. Yeah, very scary game. Had to dedicate like half my team to bundle alone, and then it doesn't even come. Yeah, and the stones dig into him first, so you already know it's over. I mean, the optimal play is clicking Iron Head here, but it's over. GG, my friend. Good stuff. Yeah, Garchomp was really scary for me. No innate fairy meant that he could just click Scarf Outrage right there. Had to bring a weird Rotom that, yeah, just, God, I hate Bundle so much. Such a stupid mon to prep for. I had to prep so much against it, because every single turn it was going to be Boots, and just come in and click a button. I had to be like triple Scarf and all this. Just not fun to play against. Well, you know, due a loss, I suppose. And Rich was due a win. Yeah, anything I could have done better? I don't know. Like, I think this was fine. Yeah, I mean, I was always weak to Scarf Chomp. I guess I could have... I should have just played the quite a bit slower. Could have maybe been a more defensive Rotom here, but it's just like, that's punished so hard by stupid bundle. Like, I had to prep so hard for that stupid mon. Yeah, maybe could have tried to preserve HP on this. Like, if I bring this in later on, like, it lived that EQ there, maybe I sack something else, like Chiyu. Maybe that was the play. I mean, I like Ice Beam, because he's like, oh, this is gonna die. Like, maybe he doesn't know my spread fully. Like, he sees I didn't take much from Knock. He's like, oh, I'm just gonna EQ again, and I Ice Beam, and then that kills him. Maybe that's the line I do. But I feel like he probably knows at that point, and he can just go Tinkerton. And then I just lose to EQ regardless. Yeah, good stuff. Very difficult to play around. I'll see you all next time.